I'm Twitch and welcome back to my channel. I moved everything around in my office so that I could do this easier. I was told this background is the prettiest and this is the best I can do. It's a small office, so I moved my unicorn over here. So I got my unicorn chair and my unicorn. So anyway, so as we usually do, we talk about what I'm sipping on first, okay? So I'm not actually sipping on it yet, but I'll go ahead and tell you what it's going to be. Lavender, Blue Lotus, and chamomile. Those help me sleep the best, so that is what I'll be using tonight, okay? Very simple. So I'll be using more of each than I usually would, and plus, those aren't really dangerous for me. I did have an experience once with Blue Lotus, but I think it's because I had taken some medications with it. You gotta be careful with that. Remember, and remember that there are certain herbs you're not supposed to consume. I have one near me. It is comfrey leaf. Comfrey leaf, I got it for spells, but for my husband, I was gonna make some salve for him. I still haven't done it because I don't want to do all that just for one jar. So I still gotta get containers for that because I gotta put those in my store anyway. So, okay. What we're going to discuss today is tarot, and I'm sorry the video is being loaded so, well, recorded even so late, but I had planned on doing an ASMR video, but I'm not ready for ASMR yet. Hopefully that'll be tomorrow. So it'll definitely be tomorrow, even if it's a short one, and even if it's not the best. I got to get it out there and see what you guys think first. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Anyway, with Tuesday, sorry, I moved braided my hair over on this side because I planned on doing the ASMR video and I didn't want my hair in the way. And the basic makeup was also for that because I noticed most people don't use a lot of makeup. They want to do it, they want their eyes to be defined, but be as basic as possible. So I have gotten 2 new decks just recently. Actually, more than that. But, okay, so, should we start with, well, these are Oracle decks. No, actually, one of them isn't. I'd been wanting this deck for a while. I had seen someone do a reading, or do readings. She done all her readings with this deck, and I was like, why did you get that? So, I had to get this one, and you can find it on Etsy. It is Island Time Wellness. There is no book. So you got to figure it out yourself from the keywords, okay? But it's basically a twin flame deck. Cool, huh? I have not even used it yet, but I wanted to discuss these cards, and this, I didn't notice it first until I had went back while I was waiting for it to be shipped to me. These were cheaper. They were like 17 bucks because all the boxes were damaged a little bit. But you'll see in mine that it is not bad at all. I mean, it's not bad. The cards, I don't know if they're generally supposed to be like this. They were wrapped good though. They're bent a little bit. So I would suggest trying to bend them as you go. They are not very well protected cards, but the reason why I got this, I do not like big cards. I don't like big cards. I purposely purchased mini or poker size cards. I have some decks I'm about to show you that are so freaking big. Like, what am I supposed to do with these? These are like the size of my freaking face. Okay, so, and I had to get the camera far away to get what I needed in it, okay? So, I'm gonna like show you a few. Where's the ones? Oh yeah, these are some good ones. There's okay, there's Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings. Growth, change, liberation, transition. See? The Runner, that's a good card. And it's not a good card. Runner in a codependent relationship. Fear of intimacy. Listening to ego. Okay, so the Chaser. The Runner and the Chaser. So the Chaser is in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Those usually end up together, if you haven't noticed. The Butterfly. And if you know anything about me, I have a thing for butterflies. And my dad thought of me as a social butterfly. But I didn't know why I had an obsession with them, but I do now. Lupus. The symbol for it is a butterfly. And anyway, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child growth. I thought about doing a random reading tonight, and it would be for a specific person. I'm not going to know who it is. It's an intuitive reading. So I would tap into an energy, not knowing who it's for, and then just give you a reading. I thought about doing that, making it fun. I'd definitely be tomorrow by the time it's uploaded, though, because this, if I do a long reading. My back's been hurting when I've been crouching. I may just sit however I want. Oh, that's much better. I've been crouching in the videos because of the space, but I'm going to get a green screen, a backdrop, and all the equipment that I need, because it'll make this so much easier for me. It really will. I'm going to get more tapestries, more light strings. I'm going to get an ASMR mic. There's so much that I'm going to invest into this channel, because it is important to me. If I'm staying home and I'm doing this and having a store, I need to make the best out of it, right? Okay, so I don't know why sunglasses. Oh, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. Okay. I had wondered what it would look like in here if I turned that light off, but because I can't. Oh, it's blinding me. But the issue with it is that I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see in here without light. I mean, this is probably not going to be enough, but stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. So there's soulmates. That's what I was getting to. Soulmates and twin flames. There's separation card. There's self-indulgence, seduction, the sword and rose. This is a great deck to have. The snake, twin flames. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. I'm trying to look in to the lens right there, but it's like blinding me because the light is right above it. So I apologize if my eyes aren't in the right spot, hubby. He was telling me after my first video, "You're not looking at the camera." I was like, "Oh, I'm looking at my." He said, "You're not looking at yourself." I am looking at myself. That was the problem. I couldn't. You got to look somewhere over on the left. There's passion, paradise, photograph. Not today. It says, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. I actually got this deck cheaper than $17. Yeah. But that's what it goes for. But I got it cheaper than that. Okay, the Golden Mirror, Boats, Healing Heart, Love Call, Girl Talk, Cupid's Arrow. There's, I think, about 54. I got it backwards. 54 cards. Oh, yeah, there's 3 decks over here just recently got. Actually, I've gotten 4 decks. 2 Tarot, 2 Oracle. Okay, so here's another Oracle deck that is freaking cool. And I've got my Tarot deck with it. Okay, so it's called Chakra Love. It's really cool because, first of all, you see the little box? You don't have to have a book with this one either. And I throw all mine into bags, and I want to show you something really cool. So I have a basket over here, but it's over full now, and I've got them in here, just sitting everywhere. My husband's going to make me this cubby system that I can put on the wall, and I can pull it off and put it over here when I'm doing my readings. But the problem is, I'm already going to need, what was that, 14 spaces, but he might as well make like 20 more. Because I'm going to end up having that many, I'm sure. Okay, so this is let me show you this first. So on one side of all the cards, you'll see a picture of a stone. But there's 5 cards, I believe. They're, let me find them. Okay, so there's 5 cards. They're different. They're called chakra balance cards. And they have like harmony and, I think balance, different things like that. So it'll tell you something like harmony makes the song of life sweeter, and it lists 3 stones. See that? I'm trying to keep it from it. It's so bright. And all 5 of those have this on the back of it. So anyway, it has the 7 chakras in here. And each card will have a chakra. And underneath it will have the stone. And to the right side will have a message. Like, why is it upside down? Wow, I guess I probably have an upside down deck. Okay, so this one is, I wanted to pick a good one. Where's Malachite's at? It's green. Okay. Anyway, heart chakra, green ocean jasper, and the message says connection. I was gonna say the connection is Father Divine and Mother Earth, make love in your heart. I know there's a color deck that each one, and no, they're not just basic colors. There's like 45 or 54 cards in the deck. And so each card has a different energy infused in it. And I feel like these do. Because let me try to tune in. You know, I have no freaking clue where my sage is to burn it. That's just been my life lately. Okay, so crown chakra highlights meditation to see more clearly, close your eyes. That makes sense, right? Okay, so I never have my cards like this. Throat chakra, Larimar, or Larimar, however you want to pronounce it. People pronounce things totally different. I think it has to do with the way people pronounce things in different countries. So I think that has a lot to do with it. Yes, I have tape on these right now. And obviously not very good tape. So I apologize for that. No reason recording for that. Or whatever. Okay, tourmaline is the third eye. It says trust. Trust your intuition. It is the contact with a higher source of knowledge. It is in contact with it. Higher source of knowledge. These are really great cards. And what makes them great is I have the Crystal Power deck. Tarot. Good Lord. The Crystal Power Tarot deck. And so I can put these together. Isn't that cool? I thought it was cool. The retail value of this is only $18.95 for this deck. Can you believe that? It's a cute box. Check out the box. And then, I probably got it upside down. I do. So when I open it up, I see my cards and my book in there. I am not the kind of person that keeps the boxes. So, my last relationship, he tried to keep everything spiritually and for my business, so I had to start all over. And anyway, all those boxes were in there, so if I wanted to get rid of a deck, I couldn't. Okay, so these cards are freaking ginormous. That's not the only thing I don't like about them. The other thing is the card stock isn't the greatest, but you know what? I really like I like this deck. I really do. Look how freaking big they are. I'm like, they're like the size of my head. Come on. So I will tell you, there's a difference in the major arcana and the minor arcana. So all of the, so you'll see the 10 and 9 of Pentacles. It's the same thing. See? See what I mean? But then, like, oh, and also all the cards in the wands will be garnet. And then in the major arcana, like the star card is Tanzanite. And at the bottom it has a message too. So it's like having an oracle deck in one, you know? So it says to like focus. Oh, I really like the book too. It says like focus on the stone. It's like infused, you know, with stone. So Ace of Pentacles is Malachite. I am always rewarded for all I do. Check it out. I mean, I like this deck though. And the book, look at the artwork in this book. I really like the Fool card. There's 2 cards in the deck that have more than 1 stone. Cool, huh? The Fool card it's like a 7 chakra card, and it's got the 7 stones. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, what is the other one? There's another one. If I think about it, I would probably figure it out. So it would be an important one. Okay, so it says here, there's suits, pentacles. Okay, so the ace through 10 is Malachite, and the page through king is Pyrite. And the cups, ace through 10, aquamarine, page through king, angel aura quartz. Next for the wands, garnet and yellow calcite, swords is sugarlight and ametrine. Oh, and sorry, it says the qualities beside of it, and then it says the chakras. So it's a really cool book. There it is. I opened right up to it. The Tower has 2 stones. It has rutilated quartz and hematite. Like I really think this is a great deck, and I feel like we're going to do some good readings with it. And she's got a lot of information in here. She even talks about herself. Like, this one came out this year. If you haven't heard about it yet, I still can't believe how freaking cheap they are. So we're gonna put this stuff aside. I have 2 decks in here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to the reading tonight because I still gotta get ready for bed and stuff, you know. I didn't want to go ahead and make my tea and you were snoozing and had an out-of-body experience in front of you. That would be something, huh? This deck was gifted to me. They had it for a while, but they never used it. It was just put up in a box. I actually think I have that box somewhere. I don't know how the back of it got down. It's an old deck. Let me see what year it is. 94. The Lakota Sweat Lodge cards is a spiritual teaching. These cards are quite large. I'm getting used to the smaller ones now, but I did a reading for my husband. He was not my husband yet. He had contacted me for a reading and just talk about spiritual stuff. That's how we got together. And this is what I use. I don't think I could ever get rid of them. But there's some interesting cards as well. It's got the cards, the 16 Great Mysteries. It has the supernaturals, elements of the Sweat Lodge, and then it goes on. So each one, it'll have it's in black and white. It'll have the picture of the card. It has a number. It has a word, which is obviously like in, so it is, I think like an Indian tribe type language, I guess. And then it has the word and what it means. And then it has like a message, tradition, the card, and meditation. So these are pretty good ones. Okay, so how I do all my bags. So I've got these are for jewelry, but on one side I write like Oracle with a silver Sharpie. I used to work at Rubbermaid, so all kinds of Sharpies. Lakota Sweat Lodge I put on the other side. And I do that so that I can find them easier, because I prefer to put them in bags. I feel like boxes would make it so much harder to find. I mean, to keep up with stuff. I mean, the boxes are gonna get all broken up anyway. So the boxes I do have, I have those put up. So these are, I got these this year. I really haven't used it much. I got it for my mother-in-law too, because our I think it was our few month anniversary was coming up, and we were buying, I'm sorry, my husband and I were buying each other gifts, but Mother's Day was coming up too, so I was buying her stuff, and I was buying him things. So I'm like, buy me something too. So I bought us both one. This is a really good deck. Of course, it's an astro deck, so you're going to be using the planets and such. So Mercury says communication. That has keywords. It says sign, the house, tarot card, orbit, changes sign, retrograde motion. Then it has some information with it. And when you pull this card, information as well. So I mean, I like having a lot of different decks. I don't want a bunch of the same basic type of, you know, oracle decks. Where are my favorite tarot cards? They're my mini ones. I have down here another one because I actually am putting it in something for a box. I'm putting it in a box for my store. There was only like a few items I didn't already have. And so anyway. Oh, this is my favorite deck. And the book, yeah, it's in here. This is Queen of the Moon Oracle. I don't want to run across the room. I wanted to show you something, but I'll show you that on a different day. But Stacy DeMarco, yes. Excuse me, Stacy DeMarco. Yeah, these cards are kind of worn out. I probably need another deck. They're quite large as well. It's hard for me to see. I have arthritis and stuff, so it's really hard for me to shuffle these. And I have a hard time shuffling anyway, and that's why I didn't have a tarot channel, because I'm like, it's embarrassing. So what I love about this deck is, well, it's in color. The picture of the card is in color. And okay, so each one of them has a number, you know, numbers have meanings, but it's the phases, the moon phases and what they mean, and then the stone. So say I look up full moon. Well, I know that on a full moon, every month, I'm going to need a moonstone. Well, the next day, which I think was the day that I was born, or was the next day? Anyway, it's tiger's eye. And the next day after that, turquoise, and then bloodstone, and then Larimar, and azurites, and then fluorite. It goes on and on. So, I love this deck. I don't use it as much as I used to, but it used to be like my... Once I got this deck, I didn't use anything else hardly. Okay, so... There's my deck. Oh, I don't have a thing for it yet. Yeah, I haven't made them for my new decks yet. I gotta find these pieces. It's a tiny deck. This is the one that's in that box because I figured it would be easier, and if somebody's not ever had a tarot deck before, oh, it's so much easier. They make the regular size. Woo! I think it's trying to give me... Oh, it's like, you got a reading for somebody you said you was giving one too, right? Okay. It was upside down, 8 of Swords, just so you know. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so this is what this book would say about the 8 of Swords, and it's a hardback book. It's a very... wow, I about turned right to it. And it goes backwards. So, a blindfolded and bound figure is surrounded by danger. This difficult situation cannot be ignored. If bad news comes, face it squarely, even if there's nothing you can do. Reverse, past events come back to haunt you. A few extra safety precautions will prevent accidents. So, that is that. What else do I got here? Did I just put that one up? This is an interesting deck that does not have a book with it. On one side, you will have a stone. This is what I found. This is how I found out about Charoite. I'm like, ooh, that's pretty. I gotta have it. And oh my gosh, did I buy so much after that? And the other side has an Archangel. And this card will tell you, it'll say, Archangel, has them in order. Number 1, Archangel Ariel brings messages of general health and vitality. And it goes all the way down to all 11. 11 of them. Is that really the right amount? Anyway. So I'm going to flip them over. Sugilites, tree agate, Charoite. So a lot of these stones in here are expensive. Woo, Sunstone. That one flew out, so I'm guessing that's meant for somebody. I have been having Sunstone on my mind so much, okay? And yes, this deck has root. I see something in here, like, I'm like, I gotta buy that, I gotta buy that, I gotta buy that. Herkimer Diamond, we have that. I found that in this, and I knew that was meant for my twin flame coming to me soon. That and Moonstone, Blue Moonstone, and I was correct. Okay, so that's interesting, and I will tell you. Okay, so I'm not sure who this reading's for, but if you've been watching my channel, you'll know that it's for you, okay? I'm already 25 minutes in this. Have you been feeling down in the dumps? Do you need some enthusiasm? This is a time of prosperity and purpose. Step into your power and be all that you are meant to be. You're aligned with the magnificence and the courage to show your splendor, okay? So let's get that. Oh, did I mix it up? No. Oh, I already read that one. That was the first one I read. Archangel Ariel. That is funny, isn't it? Brings messages of general health and vitality. Wow. My light shines brightly. I am self-confident and recognize my value and worth. Other people also recognize my value and worth. I shine the light of compassion, kindness, and love from my heart. So, here, let me turn this back upside down. Let's see. Do we have anything else to discuss? Oh, yeah. I've got more decks. Don't worry. I've got more. I don't care for that one. We're not even going to show that one. This one I don't use often because it's so big. It's got beautiful artwork, but it's just so big. See, they're big. But they're beautiful. They're the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. They've went up in price since I've bought them. So, let's try to see if a card comes out for you. If I can, see, I can barely even get my fingers around it. It's so hard. It's so hard for me to shuffle these. There's no way I could shuffle them the other way. I'd freaking mess them up too. So, let's see if anything comes out for this person. If not, it's just not meant for me to pull something out of this deck. I tried a few times. If nothing comes out, I'm good. A lot of people don't. Well, yeah. Some people do. Some people don't do the readings like that. It wouldn't have came out of that one. It came out of this one. Okay. So I'm just going to put this one back. Oh, I didn't even show you the cards, did I? I'm sorry. They have like butterflies and stuff on them. They're, like I said, vintage looking. Let me see if I got a pretty one here. Oh, that's the front card. I realized it was in there. Some of these cards I have never pulled before. Here's a card that I've gotten a lot when doing this. There's divine timing in here, but that's not it. It's innocence. And then, of course, you'll go to a page and it's in order from the, like, alphabetical order. So, innocence would be in alphabetical order with I. And, of course, like, hope is in there upside down. So, that was one of them I was getting a lot. Oh, this one's chain. I'm trying to show you one with the butterflies in it. Oh, that was straight butterflies. Expression. So, anyway, and then you would go to it and it would tell you what it is. There's not numbers for these. It's a little different than I'm used to. But you can tell the book's not been used that often. It was published in 2014 by U.S. Game Systems, which is, it's a good one. But, okay, Hope and Innocence. They're together, too. See? Okay. I'll just put these aside. We've already done that one. Jeez. That was not going to stay on my way, is it? Why are... Oh. These are Archangel Oracle cards. I don't really ever use those. These are my Hermetic Tarot. Love these. Actually, this little booklet is so useful. I freaking love it. They're beautiful. And they're not too big. This is as big as it gets for me. Seriously. Okay, so. Whoa. Already flew out. That's how quickly it works for me. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. Wow, that's a great card to have. Okay. So, this was about general health and vitality. But, I mean, it could be, this can still be a health card. So, I'm freaking hot in here. I don't hear the heat on. All right. I see you getting a, what is that card in this book? This book is different. It doesn't use the same meanings that I'm used to. This is his past comes back to haunt you. So, okay. It could be a health scare. I'm not sure yet. Past comes back to haunt you. With that being a general health. Oh, I've been told that Sunstone can often be for people with addiction issues. So, I need more cards. Let's pull some more cards here. Oh yeah, and the meanings in Five of Cups. The meanings, I'm going to show you what the meanings in this booklet are. All of them have different meanings, you know. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles. 8, 9, 10. This one says completion of material gain, but nothing beyond. The pinnacle of success, prosperity. Okay, well, that's basically what, you know, other decks would say too. So, Five of Cups. Oh, but they also say things like, where is it? The symbols of Mercury and Virgo are shown at the center of the grouping of the Pentacles. And they are. I like the cards because of symbolism in it. Okay. Wait. That's not the right one. Jeez. There is a pentacle in the middle. Was that the right one? That's weird. The Ten of Pentacles. I don't see a grouping of pentacles. That's not what I expected. I'm sorry, I got the cards mixed up. Oh, wow. Five of Cups. That was different. Okay, where are my cups? Okay, so I want to show you something else, and then I'll get back to that so I don't forget. It has some, like I said, it's got some useful stuff in this book, and it has some charts, like, this one will show, like, the watery sign of fire, and, okay, this one, it's really, jeez, it's hot. It's a really useful booklet, like I said. Okay, so Five of Cups says, death or end of pleasure? Ew, it hurts. Death or end of pleasure, partial loss, disappointment, sorrow, treachery, sadness, deceit, ill will, distraction. Okay, well, that doesn't tell me enough. So, the past's going to come back to haunt you. But this card looks good. Deceit. Okay. I think that you can get out of this. And that's part of why Archangel Ariel is there. I'm sorry, I have a hard time focusing when I get hot or tired or anything like that. Let me pull out another deck. Well, okay, so I have other decks as well. But this video is getting pretty long. So, here, let me pull out another one. Oh, jeez, they're like, pick me, pick me. I need a little more clarification for this reading. I'm feeling a blockage. This is a good card to have. The Chariots. Carnelian. I go forward with confidence. Okay, so, yes. That's what I thought. Okay, so, don't let your past scare you. Like, it's there. Remember it. But just keep going forward and you're going to succeed. Like, I don't know what happened but it's obviously still bothering you. Actually, there's someone that asked me about something. Anyway, Sunstone is a great stone to have, and I suggest purchasing that. I have those as well. I do need to stock up some more on them for my store. I want to pull another card. I'm not sure exactly what this reading is about. And then I'm going to end this video. Is it me or have I seen that one card like over and over and over? There it is. Whoa. Never mind. I freaking knew it. Okay, so it's the throat chakra, lapis lazuli. Expression. Express your true self. The world needs you. So this was for a Pisces reading that someone else done. And it talks about there's something you need to say and you don't need to worry about someone being angry about it or anything. You need to just speak your truth. You have to do it no matter what the consequences. And then you'll be able to move forward. So remember that. Lapis lazuli and sunstone. And if you call up on Archangels, Ariel is the one. I'm going to pull one more card. I don't know if this is a love reading or a general reading. I don't know who this person is to you. I don't know if an ex is popping back up in the picture and you just need to tell them exactly how you feel and like, get on, go. And I don't know if that's it, because it could be it. Or it could be someone that you're with, but the past makes me think that it's someone from your past, you know? It flipped over. There's several of them here. Whoa. Okay. Well, so this is a good reading. It makes me think it's for myself. Okay. I pulled passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So that sounds like a twin flame, right? Woo, I pulled the twin flame card too. Yin yangs in balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. And then I got photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. So this is what I think. I think someone from your past is trying to come in. But this is something I recently went through. No thank you. Well, no, well, someone from my past wasn't trying to come back. Someone from my past left. But, anyway, so my twin flame came the same day the karmic partner left. So, don't think about this person, you know? Just stop thinking about them. You got a new person coming. I'm not going to promise you it's a twin flame, but it's going to be someone that will balance you. I believe that. I do believe that. And I believe that I think once you speak your truth to this person, you'll be able to get through. You're going to get through. You're going to get somewhere, okay? You definitely are going to get somewhere. I'm glad I finally figured out what that was about. So it was a love reading. Anyway, I know my table is a mess, but so tomorrow we're going to do at least a tiny video of ASMR. So I'm exhausted. It's late. Whoa, this is a 40-minute video. I'm going to make some tea and go to bed. Good night, you all, and I will see you tomorrow.